This is your Week 8 NFL recap with Guys at the Bar Talking Sports.
What? Are you doing season 2 of that stupid show?
Honey, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Again? Just where are you going?
Where are you going? You're not going to the bar again, are you?
You like hanging out, drinking beer at the bar, talking sports? Come on out and join us weekly. Guys at the Bar Talking Sports, your podcast for just that. Hanging out, drinking some beer, talking sports. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Hanger giving you your NFL Week 8 recap of all the exciting things that happened in NFL football this week, the games and the scores, and a few highlights. Go ahead and jump right into it. Thursday night, the Packers gave the Cardinals their first loss of the season in a close game, 24-21. Kyler Murray threw for 274 yards, but having 2 interceptions, it is very hard to beat a solid Green Bay team. Green Bay wins that 24-21. Sunday, the Carolina Panthers took on the Atlanta Falcons in a low-scoring matchup between two teams just trying to survive at this point in the season. Panthers are now 4-4 after winning 19-13. The Titans and the Colts had an exciting matchup that went into overtime. The Colts looked stellar right from the beginning, putting up 14 points in the first quarter. But the Titans matched them in the second and going into halftime, only losing by a field goal. Titans win in overtime 34-31 and are 6-2 for the season. Buffalo Bills looked great against the Miami Dolphins, but I don't think that's very hard to do, y'all. You know I've been saying it, that Miami's a terrible team. The Buffalo Bills won 26-11. Josh Allen was 29 for 42 and put up 249 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Bills play the Jaguars next week. The Jets decided to make some changes at quarterback this week, with rookie Zach Wilson being canned in favor of Mike White, who had an excellent first career NFL start against the Bengals, who allowed 17 points in the fourth quarter, sealing the win for Mike White, who threw for 405 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Jets claimed their second win of the season, 24-31. Wonder if Zach Wilson's gone for the season in favor of Mike White. Who knows? The Steelers and the Browns only scored 3 points apiece on Sunday in the first half in a defensive struggle that ended with the Steelers winning 15-10. Ben Roethlisberger was 22 for 34 and 266 yards, while Baker Mayfield was 20 for 31 and 225 yards. The Lions have had disappointing games all season, and that nothing changes when they played Philadelphia this week. They made Jalen Hurts look phenomenal, actually. They won 44-6, so the Eagles just were looking like they were on fire, but y'all know that's not hard to do when you're playing the Lions. They are just terrible, absolutely terrible. The Rams go 7-1 after beating the Texans, who are now 1-7 for the season. The final score is 38-22. Matthew Stafford was for the Rams had an excellent game with 305 yards and 3 touchdown passes. The Rams play the Titans next week. The Bears looked like they had a chance going into the locker room at halftime, but the 49ers were not having it and put up 18 points in the fourth quarter to beat the Bears 33-22. The Patriots must have come to San Diego to play some ball, because Mac Jones and his team played the Chargers exceptionally, putting up 352 total yards as they beat San Diego 27-24 in a close one. This one really came down to defense, though, with 3 sacks and 2 interceptions for the Patriots. Excellent defensive team going there. The Jaguars took another tough loss to the Seahawks, who were trying to figure out how to salvage their season with 5 losses already. Jaguars only have 1 win, by the way. Seahawks won 31-7. Trevor Lawrence just can't catch a break at all. And with the exception of Mac Jones, I think most of these rookie quarterbacks this season are just having a hard time. Even Mac Jones is having a hard time, really. But these guys are not catching a break whatsoever. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers got their second loss of the season. The Saints were able to put up 13 points in the fourth quarter to seal their victory, 36-27. Tom Brady did have an excellent game, throwing 375 yards, but he did have 2 interceptions, which is not how you're going to beat any team in the NFL, let alone the Saints. The 4-4 Broncos were able to beat the Washington football team 17-10, who are now 2-6. Teddy Bridgewater threw for 213 yards and was 19 for 26 passing. And then the Cowboys really are on fire this season, y'all. I'm not a fan, but I used to like them back in the Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman days. Dak Prescott did not play because of an injury against but they played Cooper Rush against the Vikings instead, and he was able to lead them to victory, and now they have a 6-1 start there in Dallas. Dallas wins 20-16. Dak Prescott is expected back for the Cowboys next week, is my understanding so far. That's what the news is saying. He will be practicing this week and should be making a return against the Broncos on Sunday. And finally, in Monday Night Football, the Chiefs played the Giants, two teams that are struggling this season. Chiefs end up winning 20-17 in the last minute of the game. Patrick Mahomes is able to get his team within striking distance to kick a field goal with about 1 minute left. New York Giants are not able to come back and put another field goal on the board, and the Chiefs win 20-17. Chiefs now are 4 for 4 on the season, while the New York Giants fall to 2-6. And that is the NFL weekly wrap-up that you get. Once a week, we'll do this show as well as a college football wrap-up, which we have been doing on Sundays. And then, obviously, we have that live show that comes out to you guys on Thursday as well. Join the Facebook group if you really want to get into some good stuff as well. We have great conversations there. And then you could also keep on coming back every week for more Guys at the Bar talking sports. It's your boy, Hanger, looking for a beer. Actually, we're all looking for a beer. So if you want to buy the guys a beer, at Guys at the Bar talking sports on Venmo. That's it. Easy as drinking a beer. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, how can I help these guys out? Well, first thing you can do, subscribe to the show. By subscribing to the show, you'll be able to hear it every single week on your favorite podcatcher. Second thing you can do, if your podcatcher lets you do it, give it a review and 5 stars. I know Apple Podcasts will allow you to do that. So give it 5 stars and a review. And then the third thing you do is hop on Facebook, type in Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. You'll see our group there. Join it. You'll love it. Best sports group on Facebook, guaranteed. Lots of good stuff going on in there, so check it out. And then come back next week for Guys at the Bar Talking Sports.